This man was sleeping with his daughter. This is based on a true life story. Every parent needs to watch this. Stella was a very hard-working woman who never had time for the family. He's always at work, and that harmed her at the end. Stella's husband, Tony, a freelance IT consultant who worked from the comfort of their living room. They had a 10-year-old daughter named Amara, a bright-eyed little girl whose laughter could melt even the coldest heart. One evening, Stella came home from work, exhausted. Her heels clicked against the tiled floor. As she set down her handbag, Amara tugged at her sleeve. "Mommy, I need to tell you something," she whispered. Stella smiled faintly, but waved her off. "Amara, not now. We'll talk on Sunday." But Sunday never came. Behind closed doors, Tony was no father. He was a predator. Using Stella's absence as his cover, he began to do the unthinkable to their daughter. And when Amara tried to speak, his threats silenced her. The home that was supposed to be her safe place had become her prison. Weeks passed. Amara's once joyful spirit began to fade. She no longer laughed, no longer sang her favorite songs. Her grades fell. She avoided her friends. But Stella, buried under deadlines and sales reports, never stopped to ask why. Then came that terrible evening. Stella was trapped in Lagos traffic, the red brake lights stretching for miles. At home, Tony's evil continued, until Amara's small body could no longer bear it. She collapsed. Her breathing slowed, and then stopped. In panic, Tony scooped her into his arms and raced to the hospital. The doctors worked frantically, but it was too late. Amara was gone. Her little heart had given up. Stella arrived moments later, out of breath, her eyes searching for her child. But the look on the doctor's face told her everything before a word was spoken. "Madam," the doctor said softly, "there are signs of repeated sexual abuse. We ran tests. The DNA matches your husband." The words crashed into Stella like a storm. Her legs buckled. Her screams filled the hospital corridor. How could she have been so blind? She immediately called the police. Tony was arrested. He was found guilty and sentenced to death by hanging. But for Stella, there was no justice that could bring back her little girl. Dear mothers, a child's cry for help can come as a whisper. Don't wait for Sunday. Don't say later. Don't be too busy, because sometimes later never comes. Subscribe and follow for more.